I'm Dr. Katie Sherman. I'm a pediatric psychologist here at the Bingham Clinic, and I want you to meet Georgia, who is a wonderful young lady I had the privilege of working with, who unfortunately had been diagnosed with a pretty severe case of Crohn's disease. And she's going to talk to you a little bit about what it was like, learning about her diagnosis and coping with being in the hospital for such a long time, and how she's handling it now.
My name's Georgia. I'm 14, and I was recently diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. Crohn's disease is a type of IBD, and that is an inflammatory bowel disease, and it has to do a lot with your intestines and your colon. And you get these things called flare-ups, and you can get them from stress or certain foods you eat that will irritate your insides. And it inflames your colon and your intestines and your stomach. Well, I was really sick for a long time, and then when I went to the hospital, they did a colonoscopy, and they said, yeah, well, we think she might have Crohn's disease. And I was like, what is that? Oh my gosh, what is that? And then they told me what it was, and they thought it could either be Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but they did a biopsy and it was Crohn's disease. And that's how they found out. It was different and it was scary because I had never been in the hospital before and I've never been really sick. So yeah, it was the first time I was there for a week, and then I got really sick again before I was about to go back to school, and I was there for 42 days. Katie, she came in every day and talked to me. Elizabeth, she was the arts and crafts lady, and that was always fun. And my family that came in to visit me, they kind of made it easier and told me that it's not gonna last forever, it's just I'll be out of here soon and I'll be better and I won't be like this all the time. Ever since I've been out of the hospital, I've had to take a bunch of pills to help me get back to where I needed to be, because my levels were low, my blood levels were low, magnesium and all of that. So they had me taking all kinds of pills to get those back to normal. And every time I go to the doctor, because I take labs, I get labs done every week, and they take off some of the medicines that I don't need anymore. And I have to take them 3 times a day. It's a lot. It's a lot of pills. And also I had to wear a mask because my immune system was so low because some of the medicine I was taking, so I could get sick really easily if someone else was sick. And when I went back to school, I had to wear that. It gets really hot under there. Well, my first day back, because I missed the first 2 months of school, and my first day back, I had the mask on, and I didn't get to eat lunch all that day because I had so many questions. But they would ask me why was I gone so long? Will what I have go away? What does it feel like? What is it? Where does it come from? How did I get it? Is it contagious? And all that. And why do I have to wear the mask? And I mean, I still get that every now and then from people I don't know in the hallway. They'll be like, why do you have to wear that? And I'll be like, don't worry about it. It's not that bad. But some people, they were rude about it, and I would just be like, no, don't worry about it. But I mean, a lot of my friends will tease me because I was on steroids and I have a puffy face, and I can't help the effects that I get from it, and they tease me about it. I wouldn't really care, but it was when people I didn't know would say something thinking that they were funny, I wouldn't deal with it. I'd just be like, okay, all right, you don't know the half of it, so. Yeah. For a long time, because they said I had one of the worst cases of Crohn's disease, they wanted my stomach to settle and my intestines to settle, so they didn't want me to have any food in my body to digest because it would continually scrape against my insides. So they put me on a PICC line, which is a little tube that goes in your arm, and they have little bags of fluids that give you the nutrition you need and like the fat and the calories that you need. And I was on that for a month, which was horrible because I love food and I couldn't go without it. And all I was having was ice. And then once they put me back on food, it was bland stuff like rice, soup, bread, and baked potatoes. But after 3 months or 4 months, they put me back on all food, so now I'm eating whatever I want to, and I love it. I have to always take my medicine. Don't ever miss a dose. I have to watch what I eat. I can't have anything with seeds. I can't have peanuts, anything spicy, or anything like really saucy, or like a lot of dairy, or else it'll upset and like cake onto my intestines and make things worse. I have to watch my stress level because it can really irritate my body. So like at home, my mom will try and keep things like as calm as possible, and like she'll, like whenever I get upset about my grades because I was so behind because I missed so much school, she'd be like, "It's okay, it's gonna get better, you're gonna get caught up, we have tutor," and blah blah blah, because she doesn't want me to like stress out about anything or else it'll hurt me. And that's why when I'm at school and I hear people talking about me, I'll just let it go, just let it roll, because I know that they don't know what I've gone through, they don't have to deal with it, and they don't know what it's like. So I don't want their mistake to cause a mistake on me and have me go back to the hospital, which I do not want to do. So, yeah, try and keep my cool. Yeah, they brought in a coping cart that had a computer on it, and it had a game system where you put all of your fingers inside this little clamp thing, and it would like read your heart rate and your breathing level. And to say like, one of the games was you had to get a windmill to blow, but you'd have to keep your breathing level a certain rate. Like it'd have to be really calm and consistent, and that would help a lot. Whenever I was by myself and I would like experience pain, one of the things I would do was like, I twinkle my toes whenever I like get pain, like I don't know why, I just do. And another thing was I would take deep breaths and try and calm myself down and try and not think about it. And another thing was I would close my eyes and I would picture my house how I want it to be, like my dream house, and then I would go in each room in my brain and like decorate it how I wanted it to be. Like I would put my furniture in there, like my colors in there, and then my thoughts of pain would just go away. Like, you will experience pain, but it's not gonna last forever. I mean, they have things that'll help treat it, and you can go on and live like you would normally. You can have a normal lifestyle. It's not gonna like bring you down. And if you do let it bring you down, it's gonna hurt because it's stress that's building up on your shoulders and everything. But I mean, sometimes I forget I even have Crohn's disease until I have to take my medicine. But I mean, a lot of times I just go on like I would normally and, you know, deal with everything, stick to my diet and get all the exercise I need and all of that. I was on a lot, and it does make your face really puffy, like really quick, and it gives you acne, which you don't really want at this age, but I mean, you kind of have to deal with it. It's not gonna last forever, and it'll go away once they wean you off of them. But I mean, I'm pretty self-conscious, and when I would deal with it, my mom would just tell me, I mean, it's gonna go away. You're still pretty, you're still Georgia. I mean, nothing under that has changed. But I mean, it is hard to deal with, like, you don't look the same. A lot of people didn't recognize me, but I would tell myself, it's okay, I'm still myself. It's gonna go away, it's not gonna be forever, but it's just short term.
Crohn's disease, I can't eat anything with seeds. I was in the hospital, that's not me. I don't like being there 4 weeks. I don't know.